I am really, really glad to be here, and I'm glad to be back. Took a little 3-week sojourn, did some traveling. I went right to China, to India, probably not. But listen, what I'm going to do today is really, really cool. This is dedicated right to the great, what can I say, Bernard Purdy. This guy right is the groove master. You know, when I got a chance to meet this guy, I met him right actually over at Five Towns College. And there's a picture on my website. If you go to jeffindike.com and you go to photo gallery, there's a picture of me with Bernard and my cousin Jay actually, and a pretty cool picture. It's good to be in a picture with a guy like that. If you guys know anything about Bernard, right, he's just the groove master. The guy, right, I mean, recorded it right on, he's probably right one of the most recorded drummers of all time. And this guy has recorded and recorded and recorded. But anyway, the thing that I like most about him, and I like to kind of think about it, have more influence from him than a lot of the other guys are right there, a little bit more technical, but this guy right is just a groove master. This is a funny story. Oh, by the way, you guys can contact me at area code 516-263-9782. Email me at jimdyke54@gmail.com, youtube.com/JeffIndykeDrums, youtube.com/Drum TV Show, and there Danny Britt is also up there with a lot of other characters. I just talked to Johnny Macalusa, as a matter of fact. Me and him are going to get together and possibly, do some things. He's actually in Italy now, so it's really going to be cool to reunite with him. He's a really, really great drummer. Johnny Macalusa, unbelievable. Did some clinics back in the Drum Summit days, which I dedicate to the late great Lou Garvey, and of course the late great Ambassador Don Famularo, who recently left us so suddenly. But anyway, getting back right to Bernard, I was at the Five Towns, and he was giving a clinic, and we were invited. I think it was open to the general public. I don't even think there was admission. It was fantastic. Bobby Rondinelli was there. He goes to everything, Bobby. He's great. He's a very good teacher out here on Long Island too as well. If you ever want to study that real heavy double bass sound, Bobby is definitely the guy to study with. Jules Rodino also too. He wasn't there though. But in any event, he plays with Blue Oyster Cult. But in any event, I was in the restroom, right? This is really a funny story. This is a true story. In the restroom, I'm in the stall there, and came out and didn't realize that Mr. Purdy was in there. He was, in the restroom. He was in the restroom. So I said to him, Mr. Purdy, I says, in the dictionary, right, where it says, right, the definition of groove, right, it says, see Bernard Purdy, ask no further questions. And, he kind of laughed at that, and I thought that was pretty cool. Now, the concept of right that I'm going to brainstorm on, it's sort of a little, this is like a little mini brainstorm. It has to do with the and of 4. Now, when I groove, for the most part, if I'm in the recording studio and I'm making records, sometimes I like to drop the and. So in other words, if I'm playing a rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's the surprise. Most of the time, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4. I wouldn't really think to drop that. But what Bernard did in a lot of his early recordings is, this is the concept. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and by dropping that and, it leaves like a negotiable space to create different impressions. Here we go. When I drop that in, I like to leave space and usually return a little later into the following measure. You'll notice that bass drum there, so that's like later in the measure. So I'm using the and as a substitute for the 1. There's no 1. I usually come out the and. sound like on another kit. Better because I like the bell sound. This kit isn't all that bad. I mean, the sounds are really good. The only problem though, right, is when I play on the rims, you know, I get confronted right with that plastic, and that's why I don't really prefer these to play on, because it's not really, it's not a hollow on the hand, so I have to stay off of the rims pretty much. I'm learning to do that. One and two and four, and now we're at brainstorm. So pretty much it's an and. So I'm literally 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let me improvise a little bit off of that. Dig. I missed the and up. What I try to do is just take you guys right through some improvisational variations. So, what else is there? That's what I mean. Sometimes I let this thing misfire, and when it does, and I hold no responsibility for it. In fact, I know nothing. Remember Schultz? He used to go, I know nothing. 1 and 2. Let's try that again. That was pretty bad. 1 and 2. But I do like this. Sort of a buzz to give it some, like a lazy man feel. What do I want to do here? Watch this. Again. That's like dropping a bomb. When I'm doing like busier type rhythms, I still can resort to that and, but in a different setting. It's like the West Side Story theme. That's the misfiring that I'm talking about. I didn't hit that note. That's one of the reasons why this Donner kit should probably be beamed to another planet, maybe. It's the same concept, but in a different type of rhythm. That's the kind of thing right that I try to get all my students into. Is basically incorporating different facets of improvisation. I like to call this improvisational variation. What was I doing? going to finish with. Watch where I place the and now. I'm kind of searching. You know, I forgot what I wanted to do a little early in the day. But I will finish with this. That's what I was trying to do. Perfect. Perfect ending. Good to be here, and I hope that you guys will view in on some of the other off-the-sheet concepts that I'm doing. Contact me, find me, I'm everywhere, and I'm really, really glad. As Arnold Schwarzenegger would say, I'm back, and I'm really back. Arnold, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger, I am the greatest. No, that's actually, wait, check it out. I am the greatest of all time. Sting like a bee, eat like a pea, ain't nobody better than me. You guys know who that was, yeah. And then, of course, right, I could do Bill Clinton pretty good. Check it out. Oh, I just wanted to tell you, Rock, that I'm really very excited to be president of the United States of America again. Actually, we could probably use somebody like that to come back. The guys we have today are like game show hosts. Good to be here. Thank you. Peace and love. Ha! Beam me up, Scotty.